and they pitched a shutout. Just what do you think of your pitchers tonight?
Well, obviously pleased. Shutout is hard to do at any point in the season, and the later you get, the tougher it seems to be. But I thought 5 of the guys were particularly sharp tonight. I thought they all competed well. Really pleased to see Denver McQuarrie go out and throw a slider for strikes. Looked like he was under control and commanded the strike zone. I thought Riley Self was as good as he's been this year. You know, to kind of look like the Riley Self of last year. Really glad to see him back. Really pleased with the overall fact that we got out of 2 or 3 jams and it could have changed the complexion of the game early on, but we made pitches when it mattered and they had guys on base. Happy with Jared Liebelt. I thought he did a tremendous job of throwing the ball at the knees repeatedly, and he got some outs with the slider. Some had been struggling to do a little bit, but his presence and the ability to repeat his delivery was fantastic, I thought. And then the last 3 guys, Keegan, Zach, and Blake did a great job for us. So that they did a nice job of pounding the strike zone. Keegan had a couple of walks. We put the one guy on intentionally. But overall, nice job for the kids, or a nice night for the kids on the mound.
Was that the kind of plan going in, is use that many arms tonight?
It sure was, yeah. And we had a couple more saved down there, but you know, when you don't score that crooked number till late, you got to save a couple arms down there just in case, and that's what we did. And but 8 guys in a ball game is significant, and the fact that for the most part we did a good job of pounding the strike zone was good, real good.
Has Riley, what's been keeping him off? Has he still just been dealing with coming back from that shoulder?
I think he's just trying to build the strength back up, that's all. He's plenty healthy and just get your strength back after being out for a little bit, but I thought tonight was a substantial outing for him. I thought his stuff was really good.
You got going in the 8th to see Jordan and Marshall get a couple of hits there. Was that good?
Well, I thought that was great. I also thought the at-bats by Jake and Luke were tremendous. You know, a total of 15 pitches between the 2 of them. You know, I thought it was really good. You know, being able to draw the walks. I guess the one ended up being an HBP, but Luke drew the walk, and obviously the hits were nice at that point in time as well.
And Keegan got back in the game today. He didn't pitch in Baton Rouge. Was there a reason for that?
No. There's no hidden meaning or anything like that. No, nothing like that. But
what can this lineup do to be better against SEC pitching?
Well, do the basics. Swing at strikes early in the count would be good. Reduce the number of times that we're hitting with 2 strikes would be good. Jump on fastballs early in the count. Have a good plan, a good approach when you go to plate, and be determined to stay with it. And Coach Gautreau likes to talk about being stubborn with your approach, and that makes sense. So we need to do as good a job as we can of having a solid approach, know what we're looking for, have an educated idea of what to look for, and then follow through with it.
You mentioned earlier in the year about keeping things simple with guys on base to get better in that regard. Have you seen some of your younger guys grow in that regard?
You talking about in terms of base running?
Yeah, no, like when hitting with guys on base.
Oh,
and bringing those,
I'm sorry.
runs in.
Yeah. Well, you know, we certainly didn't get tested a whole lot with that theory early on today, but what we did later in the game, you know, we came through when it mattered and got some hits when it mattered. And I think, like anything that you do during the course of the season, it's peaks and valleys, and we'll find out if we can continue to get better at driving guys in when we get them on.